What's going on, guys? This is Jacoby again from Digital Brandz. This is going to be a quick tutorial on how to add collections to your slide out menu. I wanted to show you guys this and show you how your website will look starting from scratch. So if you purchased our Instashop theme, this is how your slide out menu will look. It'll just have the home and contact us, nothing else, right? So this website we've already kind of designed and we added some content in here, but I just wanted to talk about the slide out menu. Now we have this preset to automatically update the collections. Once you add them to your website, they will automatically show here. The way to remove them is it's a checkbox inside of your theme that you have to uncheck. So make sure you're watching this video closely. Make sure you're doing this from your desktop to make to have an easier and more efficient process. All right, so we're in the back office of this website. I usually keep 2 tabs open so I can navigate really easy to the website. So right now this client doesn't have any collections. So I already kind of saved their collections on another screen. So I'm just going to pull up a screenshot of the collections that they want. All right, so boom, I'm going to pull this up. All right, and I'm going to drag this so I can see it, or drag it to another screen so I can see the collections. All right, so right now, as you see, is no collections, no collections. All right, so I'm going to create the collections here. The way, oh, sorry about that. The way that you guys get to collections, I almost forgot that part. You have to select products, and then you select collections. Right, so you won't see collections unless you select products. So the collections are the same thing as categories. So I'm going to create a collection and I'm going to name it, one of her collections are blow dryers. Now here's a little cheat code. I always select manual. You can do automated, but my preference is manual. So again, this is preference. I like to do manual because I like to organize my collections manually on what shows first and what shows last. It won't allow you to edit it until you hit save. So you notice the screen here doesn't have any options, but once I hit save, the screen changes, and now it allows me to change and select. So I like to always go manually, and then I like to browse and set up my options manually on what I want to show in a certain section. So I like to add them. So what's cool is that you can drag and drop these around what you want to show first, second, and third, fourth. So that's why I like manually, right? I'm going to exit off all these off so the client can select her own collections herself. All right, so X these off. So right now there are no product collections inside of blow dryer. So I'm just going to select create another collection, and I'm gonna create flat irons. All right. And then manual is already selected, and I hit save. Now collections, is no need to write any text here, and there's no need to upload a picture here, because these are just like collections. So you don't really need to put anything here. If you really want to put something here, you can put a little description above the collections, and it can say, you know, customized jewelry or customized flat irons. But honestly, it kind of looks ugly at the top of your product page with random text. But if you want it, you can do it. All right, so I'm going to create another collection. I'm going to call this one bonnets. All right, I'm going to save it because it's already on manual. All right, going to create another one. It's called shoes. All right, boom, save. Now these are her items. Now, if you wanted to get even more customized, let's say you want a collection that's only your sale products. So this could say sell items, right? You can create a collection called sell items. Let's say you wanted to create a collection that's for your fall collection. You can say fall collection, right? You can do summer collection. So now it shows all your summer clothes. You can do, you know, savage collection, whatever you want to name, hot girl summer collection. So you can name anything under, like it says, staff picks under 100, and you can create a collection. You guys just got to be creative. You can create a collection called under $100. So now everything that you put in this collection is under $100. So if you got like a small ticket items like this particular business, she can do everything under $15. So now people can see a collection and they'll click that and they say they know everything in that collection is under $15, right? Hopefully that makes sense. So I'm going to leave that and not save that, right? So these are all my collections. Now when I go back to the website, you see here, all I have to do is hit refresh because it's only showing the 2 options. And the reason why it's only showing 2 options is because when I look at my navigation, the way that you get to your navigation, you have to select online store. And then you have to select navigation. So you can't see navigation unless you select online store. This says main menu. Look familiar? Home catalog. So this doesn't have the catalog. What is default is coded to show home and then contact us. It won't show catalog until we actually start adding products. So once I hit refresh, then it's going to just show my catalog. So when I select refresh, because I just added those collections, and now I click it and it has all the buttons here. So now my catalog is saved here because I've already saved the collections. But this doesn't really look good, right? You don't want these buttons to look all wide like this. So you want to actually go in your theme and organize it to look cleaner, right? So I got my sale items, I got my flat irons, my shoes, my bonnets, my dryers. And then once you do the products, you can either assign products to the collection inside of the product by clicking in the product. And right here, looks familiar? Collections. So you can click collections and you can attach this to a collection right here inside of the product, right? But doing it this way, you can only do one at a time. If you do it here through collections and sell items, I can do multiple at a time, right? So if I'm going too fast, just you have rewind, pause, rewind, and go back and watch it again. So now I'm going to online store, right? I go to navigation. What you notice here on navigation, this is what is telling you what the customers are going to see. But it looks a little different. So this is what the customers see, but this is telling me something different. The reason being is because catalog is pre-coded to show the collections. But if you don't want this to show, it is a little bit more in an advanced way to organize your collections. But first, I'm going to show you how to remove it from automatically showing. I'm going to go into online store. I'm going to select customize. All right, and inside of customize, everything's in order. So I want to go to slide out menu. My slide out menu is here. So if I click slide out menu, it says auto add collections to menu. So it's already pre-checked to auto add. If I uncheck this, it doesn't auto add. If I check this, it auto adds. So this is the easiest way to add your collections. But if you want it to look cleaner, like let's say auto add, you see how big these words are? You can just scroll down here to the left and you can just decrease the size, right? You just decrease the size, right? I can decrease the spacing. So now I can increase the size a little bit, right? That looks a lot better, right guys? So like even so at the bottom, we have the little black button. You can scroll down and you can change the color of this button and select currently used, because currently used shows me all the colors that are on the site. So when I click it, sometimes you have to like click the color and then click off of it and then scroll back down, right? So that looks a lot better, right guys? So when I hit save, I always remember to hit save. It's saved and it has the preset collections. But let's say I want to do like customized drop downs, right? I'm going to show you guys something else. So if I go to navigation, and let's say I want to add those same collections. I hit add menu item, I click here, and I click collections, because I want to add collections. I can add pages, I can add products, I can add blogs. I can do whatever I want here to add to the navigation. The navigation is a slide out menu. Remember that navigation means slide out menu. So I want to add collections. So if I add blow dryers, add, don't worry about tags, don't worry about entering, because it says optional. If it says optional, don't worry about it. Blow dryers, click here, and I always click link and then I click collections. That way it doubles the words. So it gives it here and it also gives it here. Add. If I was to try to add it here, if I type in some words here and then I go to collections and click flat irons, it doesn't change the word here. So you might as well not click the top part and only click the bottom part where it says link, so I don't have to type it in. All right, now I'm going to show you what this looks like if I do not. So if I click sell items and save it. So doing it this way, you can organize how you want them to show. Doing it with the auto collections, it just goes in alphabetical order. So that's another thing to remember. It goes in alphabetical order when you just allow the system to auto do it. But if you manually do it, you can go here and you can drag and drop them and put wherever you want it to go. So if you want your sell items to show first, you can do that. But here's the catch. If I save this like this and I leave this like this and I uncheck that box, now when I save it and refresh the site, it's going to show all the items again. Now it has my sell items, blow dryers, bonnets, flat irons, and then now it has my auto collection, blow dryers, bonnets, flat irons, sell shoes. So I have to make sure I go back inside my theme. Like, I'm just giving you guys, showing you all the different ways it can do it. So it's, you need to know the issues that that can happen if you don't do it right. All right, so slide out menu, right? And it has all my options doubled up. But if I uncheck it, now it goes to show what I just saved in the back office. So now it's showing right because I unchecked it, right? And then I save it. Now here's the cool part. You can also do something called nested links. Nested links is a more advanced way to show your products. So let's say if I go to the back office of this store, all right, so I'm going to the back office, all right, and I have my auto collections unchecked. So you can't do nested links if you have auto collections on. You can only do it if you manually go in and create your navigation menu. All right, so let's say main menu. All right, so if I want it under sell items, I can click here to link, and now I'm not going to do collections, I'm going to do products. Boom. I'm going to add products. I clicked it and I added it. And remember, I didn't type anything in the top. I'm going to grab it, I'm going to drag it up, and I'm going to pull it right to the right. So now it's a nested link. It's going to be under sell items. So now I can click here under the plus sign right under the sell item and add another one. Click here. I'm not doing collections because I want to add products under the collection. So boom, hair clips, boom, products, right? So now I can have all these items and I saved under the nested link. So I press this little eyeball to see it live. That's the way that you can see it live, or you can always go back to your other screen and hit refresh. So now, see the plus sign? Now it has my drop down menus because I did a nested link, right? So remember, you can only do a nested link if you have the auto collections checked off and then you went and manually did it through navigation, right? So collections are categories, and you can save products under collections. You can even save collections under collections if you wanted to. So you can have a summer collection, and then you can do a nested link of summer dresses, right? Summer rompers, summer shoes, and you can have all those collections under a nested collection, right? So that's the end of this video, guys. I tried to be as thorough as possible. Watch this video. You guys should have a full understanding. Appreciate you guys. Thank you.